Imagine a custom keyboard, 65% in size, gasket mounted with multiple layout choices, including step caps lock. Not to mention that attractive, budget, asking price. Nope, that's not the QK65. That's the MW65. Then why is the QK65 touted as one of the best budget releases this year? Well, let's find out. This is the QK65, and by now I think you've heard enough of this keyboard. It's a gasket mounted, 65% made by QWERTY, the sister company of OWL Labs, the ones responsible for the Mr. Suit and the Jelly Epoch. Today, we're gonna answer why it's one of the most highly praised boards of 2022. But first, let's build it. This keyboard is a loaner unit I got from one of the most influential people I know in the mechanical keyboard community here in the Philippines. And I'd like to thank him for giving me the opportunity to build this board. We'll be building this board up with all the foams and without the silicone in an FR4 plate. I'll also be mounting Zakus on this board as the client requested. So without further ado, let's go! Now that you've heard the sounds of the board, let's discuss how it became the community's favorite budget 65%. I remember the time when this was released. It had the Zoom 65 competing with it. And I fully thought that board would crush this, as it had switches, keycaps, and a knob for the price. But the board's recognition all comes down to its price and features. Starting at $150, you essentially get a great CNC'd aluminum board with your choice of top and bottom finishes. This one is the black chroma, which is stunning to look at, and others chimed in as well and made their own combinations. Add to that the kit includes everything you need out of the box, or bag I would say, minus the keycaps and switches. OWL Labs is known for their craftsmanship in design, especially on the Suit and the Epoch, and it follows through with this. At first glance, you could have mistaken this for a Mode 65. Looking at other budget 65% in this price bracket, you can get the Mod 005 at the low end, which in all fairness is a good package as well, but lacks BS support and only has a north-facing PCB. Stepping up a little, and you get the Keychron Q2, which has an exploded layout that is not everyone's cup of tea. The Zoom 65 was the closest rival to this board, but only a few chimed in on that board as it offered a knob, and the build process was a little bit harder than this one. This, in turn, made the QK65 the default, no frills, and no compromise budget keyboard for the price. The innovations made by QWERTY keys on this board really make it stand out. Having a 3-piece design, the back is not made out of aluminum. Instead, they use TAM 304 stainless steel to reduce the cost of the board. Don't let the stainless steel fool you though. They still were able to make some great finishes with it using the PBT process. I'm no expert in this, but from what I could see, the board overall screams quality. Even better than my Mod 007, if I might add. QK is cutting corners in the parts we see the least, and I'm fine with that. Another innovation they did that kickstarted the trend this year is the gasket socks and the gasket jackets, which made it easier for builders to apply the strips we need for the mounting. Not only that, the board also came with rubber feet that A, doesn't need any adhesive to apply, and B, neatly tucks away the screws on the back, making it look like a screwless design. Features like that, plus your almost infinite choice of back and top finishes, makes this keyboard one of the best budget custom keyboards around. As for my review, I found that the board sounded great with Zaku's and FR4, though it was also on the stiff side, likely because of the integrated USB Type-C port. A daughter board would be great on the next run, but I don't know if QK will address this concern in the future revisions, as they are already working on another 65%. I'm eager to see more boards from QWERTY keys in the future, and I'll probably join the QK60 group buy whenever it arrives. So that's been it. I hope you liked the different style in this video. Once again, I'm John J. Bumeba, and I'll see you in the next video.